In this video, I am going to deal with the Telegen's theorem and its related problems. Statement for Telegen's theorem. In any linear, non-linear, passive, active, time-variant or time-invariant network, the summation of power, instantaneous or complex power for AC source is 0. So, this theorem is applicable for any circuit that is linear, non-linear, passive, active, time-variant or time-invariant circuits. So, this theorem is one of the most general theorems in network analysis. But this theorem is applicable to any networks made up of lumped two-terminal elements only. Then, what is meant by lumped element? The elements building a lumped system are thought of being concentrated at singular points in space. That is, they can be represented with these parameters like resistance or inductance with its total value at a singular point in space. For any given time, the sum of power delivered to each branch of any electrical network is 0. Then, steps for solution of a network using Telegen's theorem. First, you have to find the branch voltage drops and corresponding branch currents using conventional analysis. Theorem can then be justified by summing all products of branch voltage and currents. So, by conventional analysis means either by using KVL or KCL, you have to find out the corresponding branch voltage drops and branch currents. Then you have to sum all products of branch voltage and currents and to obtain power, and you have to verify this theorem. Let's see this theorem by some examples. Check the validity of Telegen's theorem in the given network. G1 is equal to 8 volt. V2 is equal to 4 volt, V4 is equal to 2 volt, I1 4 ampere, I2 2 ampere, I3 1 ampere. So, you have to find out here V1, V2, V4 are present. So, you have to find out V3, V4 and V3, V5 and V6. Similarly, you have to find out I4, I5 and I6 by using Kirchhoff's voltage law and by using Kirchhoff's current law. First, we can redraw this circuit by assuming loops and by assuming nodes. So, we have redrawn this figure in this manner. Same figure, we have created loops and nodes. For finding KVL, we have assumed 3 loops. First loop is this one, loop 1. Second one is loop 2 and third one is loop 3. So, you have to apply KVL in all these 3 loops. Then, after applying KVL, you will be finding other voltages, that is, you will be getting V3, V5 and V6. Then, you have to apply KCL. For that, I have created nodes. This is your first node, this is your second node and this is your third node. So, first loop. First, in loop 1, KVL yields. Here, I have assigned positive sign here and negative sign here. So, I am going to take in this manner, when my pointer is touching positive, I am going to take it as positive. So, first I am going to assign loop in this manner. So, here positive, so plus V2, then positive V3 plus V3, then loop is going in this manner. So, here it is touching minus, so minus V1 equal to 0. Here we have the value V2 is equal to 4 volt. In question itself, V2 is equal to 4 volt and V3 you have to find out V1 is equal to 8 volt. So, you can substitute here V2 4, V3 it is not given, V1 it is given as 8 volt equal to 0. Then From this you will be getting V3 as bringing this 8 to this side, 8 minus 4 which is equal to 4. So you got V3 as 4 volt. So you can write here V3 is equal to 4 volt. Now you have to apply KVL in loop 2. KVL in loop 2. Here also I am assuming my direction in this manner. So I can take it as V4 plus V5 minus V3 equal to 0. Here V4 is equal to 2. V5 it is not given. V3 we got it as 4. So you can substitute V5 is equal to 4 minus 2 which is equal to 2 volt. So you got V5 is equal to 2 volt. Now you have to apply KVL in loop 3. Then where is your loop 3? Here is your loop 3. So I can assign a direction in this manner, loop 3. So I can take V6 minus V4 since it is touching V4 as negative and V2 also as negative. So minus V2 is equal to 0. V6 it is not given. V4 is 2 and V2 is 4. So I can take it as in this manner. So V6 is equal to 2 plus 4 which is equal to 6 volt. So you got all voltages. Now you have to apply KCL. So we have find out all voltages. Now our aim is to find out I4, I5 and I6. For that we are going to apply KCL at these 3 nodes. So for finding I6 I am going to apply KCL at node 1. So KCL at node 1 you can see all currents are leaving currents. Here I1 is leaving, I2 is leaving and this I6 is also leaving. So I can take it as I1 plus I2 plus I6 is equal to 0. Sum of incoming currents is equal to sum of outgoing currents. Here all currents are outgoing. Here I1 equal to 4, I2 is equal to 2, I6 it is not given. So I can take it as 0. I6 is equal to 0. So I6 is equal to minus 4 minus 2 which is equal to minus 6 ampere. So we got I6. So we can write here I6 is equal to minus 6 ampere. Now you are going to determine I4 and I5. For determining I4, I am going to apply KCL at node 2. So KCL at node 2. Here at node 2 you can see I4 current is leaving, I3 current is leaving and I2 current is an incoming current. So I can take I4 and I3 as positive and I2 as negative. So I3 plus I4 minus I2 is equal to 0. So here you know that I3 is equal to 1, I4 we got it as, I4 we didn't know, so plus I4, I2 is 2. So you have to determine I4. I4 is equal to 2 minus 1 which is equal to 1 ampere. So you got I4 also. So you can write here I4 is equal to 1 ampere. Now you are going to apply KCL at node 3. KCL at node 3, you can see at node 3 this I6 is an incoming one, then I5, this is not I6, this is I5, I5 is an outgoing one and this I4 is also incoming. So you can take it I6 plus minus I5 is equal to 0. I6 you got it as minus 6, I4 you got it as 1 and I5 is unknown. So, you have to determine I5 from node 3. So, minus 6 plus 1 which is equal to minus 5 minus I5 equal to 0. So, minus I5 is equal to plus 5. I5 is equal to minus 5 ampere. So, you got all currents now. Now, you have to apply summation of power for proving Telegen's theorem. Now, you have to prove Telegen's theorem. For proving Telegen's theorem, you have to take summation of power in the branches. Summation of power in the branches which will give sigma B is equal to 1 to B, VB, IB, which is equal to V1 I1 plus V2 I2 plus V3 I3 plus V4 I4 plus V5 I5 plus V6 I6. So, you have to determine the value. V1 I1 which is equal to 8 into 4, V2 I2 4 into 2, V3 I3 4 into 1, V4 I4 2 into 1, V5 I5 minus 5 into 2 and V6 I6 which is equal to 6 into minus 6. So, 32 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 minus 10, 6 into minus 6 which is equal to minus 36. 32 plus 8, 40, 44, 46, 46 minus 10, 36, 36 minus 36 which is equal to 0. So, here Telegen's theorem is proved. So, first you have to apply either KCL or KVL, that is conventional analysis, in order to determine other voltages and currents. Then you have to apply summation of power in the branches in order to prove Telegen's theorem. Hope you have understood this video. Please like my video, subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. Thank you.